Anthony Hudson here for the clash between Gold Coast and Melbourne. They've turned on the weather here in Gold Coast. And with me is Melbourne great Gary Lyon.
What a game we've got today, Hutto. There really has been a big build-up for this clash.
Today's big game is between the Suns and Melbourne. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Yes, Hutto. It's a big day for the Melbourne defenders. If they can stop Gold Coast from being dominant inside 50, they've got a big chance to win this.
The Suns first onto the ground, and boy do they look ready. The fans should be in store for a big game today.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. Melbourne kicking to the right of screen. Well, the first 4 rounds have been completed, and we've already seen some blockbusters. However, it's still too early to tell how these games will shape the season.
So far, we've seen some teams clearly emerge as top sides, but there's still enough time in the season to turn things around if you haven't started well.
The opening siren is moments away, and you can feel the excitement building. The fans roar as we begin things at Metricon Stadium. Brayshaw grabbed it clean. Releases under pressure. McDonald receives the ball. McDonald earns a free kick. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Leaving onto the ball. Coughed up by Viney. Contests the hard ball. Picked up by Gorn. Got the hands free. Quick hands. And they could be away here. The margin is 1.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. That's a big let-off there. That would have been a big goal.
Unsure of their next move. Plays on. Chose to kick it. He takes the mark. Kicks it long. Snaffled up by Joyce. Pickett puts on a bump. Brayshaw now heading to the bench for a break. My ball, says the umpire. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Ball up call. Guides it down. Found a way to keep it alive. Couldn't go on with it. Ball goes out. Anderson coming onto the ground. It'll be a throw-in. Toss back into play. Thumped by Witts. Didn't fumble. Harms powers through the tackle. He just throws that ball. Greenwood goes with the kick. Witt gets on the end of this. Goes by hand. Thompson finds his man on the move. Bowes puts the handball out in front. Goes with the kick. Drops the ball. One down by Witts. Viney fends off the tackle. The loose ball picked up. A poorly executed tackle there. That tackle just too high. Slams it on the boot. Cannon has a great set of hands. With a driving kick, he gives chase to the footy. Ellis just put it on the boot. The ball finds Langdon. Moves it by foot. Joyce looks to get onto the football. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Anderson gathers it now. Cuts the kick inboard. Scoops up the ball. McPherson slams it onto the boot. Sexton pushes a low ball. Lever presents and takes the mark. Goes short by hand. Swallow going for number one. Stopped the kick wide and it never came back. Scores a level.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
Deciding where to go with the kick in. May plays it to himself. Looks up with the kick. Good mark there. The kick from Jetta. And the boundary line wins. Toss back into play. Thumps it clear. Great control there. Bowes just too high with the tackle. Didn't get low enough with the tackle.
Both teams wasting opportunities early.
Moves the ball by foot. It's a turnover. Fiorini gets it out of congestion. Bowes made a meal of that one. Has a man running for him. Holman going for number one. A chance to reload the attack now. Moved on by May. Langdon found some space and marked. Has a man running for him. Ball off hands, just gave it away. The handball hits the target. Harbrag finds possession. Ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Racking up possessions now. Harbrag throws the ball away. Just threw the ball. Kick by Brayshaw. Viney gets the loose ball. Ball collected. Cannon puts it on the boot. Pickett drops the mark. I'll have it. Now we've got a ball up. Clears the contest. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Putting this one through would give Melbourne plenty of confidence. Oliver going for number one. He pops through the goal. Pretty happy with that one. And we have the first goal of the match.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Centre bounce. Taps it down. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. One down. A poorly executed tackle there. That tackle just too high. Langdon moves it now. They chase after the loose ball. The ball mopped up. Tomlinson dropped what he should have taken. Swallow picks it up. Swallow just through it. Looks to move it by foot. He gives chase to the footy. Just gets the hands free. Gives it to Viney. Bends off the tackler. Drops the mark. McPherson handballs to no one in particular. The ball spills with quick hands. With the ball now. Brayshaw going for number one. It's a huge kick and it goes all the way. He loved that one. The lead is now 12.
Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Back with another centre bounce. Witt guides it down, putting his skills on display. Viney with a penetrating handball. They can link up now. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Pickett heads for home. The drop part sails between the big sticks. Congratulated by his teammates. A 3-goal lead for Melbourne.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Back in the middle. Taps it down. He wins possession. He wins the ball in the air. Hunger elects to kick. Ball picked up. Looks for a target inside 50. Turned it over. He shrugs the tackle off there. McPherson tackles well and wins a free. McPherson clays the tackle.
Brilliant chase.
Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks. 35 metres out. Gold Coast send one home. McPherson celebrating hard. Gold Coast get it back under 3 goals. Gary, your thoughts on the first quarter?
The Demons have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
Here's Gaddis to break down the stats.
Gold Coast needs to make the most of their chances inside 50. They aren't getting too many of them at the moment, so they need to capitalise when given the chance.
Thanks for that. The siren sounds for the start of the second quarter. About to resume play. Thumped by Gorn. He's got the footy in his hands. Witt has a teammate on the move. They create the turnover. Ends up with Salem. Does well to get it out. Quick hands. And they could be away here. Alice got him high there. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. Harms uses it by foot. They chase after the loose ball. Handball's under pressure. Has it now. Laying a strong tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
It's marked by Lever. Marked by Collins.
Melbourne just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Does well to cut off the kick. Jones to have the shot from outside 50. Going for goal number 1. That ball coming off the post. The lead is now 13.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better.
Ready to bring it back into play. Day wins the ball in the air. Day sends one up towards the wing. He takes the shot. It looked impossible, but he made it work. Langdon loves that goal. Now they lead by 19.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That's a really good team goal. Gold Coast are giving up too much free space on the opposition. They're allowing them too much room and easy contested ball.
The umpire's set to bounce to restart the game. He's got the football now. Receives the handball and takes off. Anderson rushes with the kick, takes the mark.
Big effort. Really good mark.
Gains some territory. Greenwood runs after this one. Awkwardly got the handball out. McPherson gets the ball. Collected by Salem. Anderson couldn't stick the tackle. Great mark in the pack. Joyce kicks it. Finds this and marks well. Punches the kick. The mark has been taken. Goes by foot. Lever gets in a good position. A long driving kick. Winning the ball in the air was Bruce. Bruce has resources out wide. Joyce just dismissed the tackler. Works it across the ground. Wright takes it strongly. Moves it by foot. Greenwood over the top. Plays on quickly. Dug out by Heaven. Hurried kick. Off hands from Brayshaw. Thank you. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Langdon quickly out of the boot. Dropped the mark he should have taken. Quick handball. Now we will get a ball up. Gorn thumped it clear. He just throws that ball. Just threw the ball. Drives it long. Marked by Sexton.
The Demons are struggling to maintain the pace of the game and might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. Just got the hands in the back there. A chance here to convert for Gold Coast. 30 metres out, no angle to worry about for Twine. He takes aim, drop punt, straight through the middle. He puts through his first goal. He's enjoying that goal. The scoreboard starting to worry Gold Coast now.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward. Gold Coast haven't been able to get the ball forward enough to score. They need to get some repeat entries inside 50 to generate some scoring.
Umpire ready to resume play. Punches it clear. Is in his possession. Jetta, hurry kick. Marks now and can send it back. Goes with the kick. Open opportunity for Greenwood. He drives it. Hibbert leading the race to the loose ball. Gone. Clears the ball from the contest. McDonald got hands to it. Applying the physical pressure. The tackle over the shoulder. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. Looks to move it by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Hibbert sends one up towards the wing. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Movement by hand. Almost cut it off. Puts on a bump. Slams it onto the boot. Colin took his eyes off the ball. Fends off the tackler. Just landed in his back. He gives away a free for in the back. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Marks in a bit of space. Going for goal number one. The contest, no match for him.
Yes, I know.
15 metres out. Petrarca going for number one. They get around him after that effort. Melbourne covered the Suns fight 19.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
We're back in the middle now. Thumped clear. He wins possession. Joyce kicks it. Dake sends it clear of the contest. Sexton missed an opportunity to mark. The umpire calls for the ball now. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now. Great tackle.
Alice needs a chance to rest. Gone, just through it. Only seconds remaining in this quarter. Slams it on the boot. Finding the loose ball was Ferguson. Finds the loose ball. A lot of possessions for him.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackle.
You've seen a half now, Gaz. Your thoughts?
Melbourne have had a good first half. I think they'd really love to stamp their authority on this contest in the second.
What can you tell us from the stats, Gaz?
It really hurts Melbourne when you aren't able to convert chances in front of goal, regardless of if you are winning or losing. Coaches hate missed shots.
Thanks, Gary. Well, that's the first half of the match. Come back in a few minutes and we'll have plenty more footy to play. Second half action about to commence. Back in the middle to resume play. Thump clear. This is Viney. Keeps it moving. McDonald gets on the end of that handball. Picking it up was Cannon. Going for goal number one. Goes through from behind. Melbourne by 20 points.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they've got to set up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Players move as they look to provide an option. Collins doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Pickett goes by hand. The ball spills free. McDonald has the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. Gone! What a tackle!
Showing some really good pressure there.
Holding the ball! Works it across the ground. Taking a nice grab. Chips it towards half forward. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Melbourne have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
A chance to reload the attack now. Ballard with a short hand pass. Fantastic chase and tackle. Neil Bullen creates all sorts of problems for his opponents.
Big tackle.
Kicks the ball deep. Viney wins the ball in the air. 50 metres from home. He might kick a goal. Just leaves it in his wake. Great goal. That will settle the nerves. Gets his first on the board. He celebrates hard after that.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. One thing Melbourne are really good at is getting the ball inside 50 and then locking it in. They're well on top in that area and it shows on the scoreboard.
The game is back underway. Hammers it. He's got the football now. Applying the physical pressure. Harms links up with a chance to run.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
King didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Harms just threw it. Just threw the ball. Uses it now. Picked up now. Harms pushes through with power. Gone comes away with the ball. Takes possession. Melchett did well to win that ball. Decides to kick. Good mark and looks to send it back. Ballard keeps that one low. Finds this one all by himself. Elects to kick. Found space for an easy mark. Greenwood on top of the ranking points.
He's doing everything right.
Missed the target. Tomlinson looking a bit sluggish out there. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. Pickett hammers it at goal. And time to celebrate. This kick puts them further into the lead. He acknowledges the crowd. Melbourne have kicked the last 3 goals. 32 points the difference.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. The Suns can't get their hands to the footy. If they can win more of the ball, they can get back into this one.
With the ball now. Gorn just threw it. Just threw the ball. Well, it moves it now. He gets above the crowd. Harbrow keeps that one low. Great mark under pressure. Ballard puts it on the boot. Clean pick up by Hannon. Pick it there to Mopper. It's a turnover. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Cleanly picked up. Oliver gets in the way. Has it now. Butting hard was gone. Spargo couldn't snaffle it. He couldn't hang on. Releases by hand. The ball in the hands of Bowes. Quickly onto the boot. He just throws that ball. Jetta grabs that one. Goes by hand. Slips the handball to Hunt. He gets his hands on the footy. Just got a hand of that one. The Demons lead Gold Coast 46-13.
He'll have to do better than that next time. That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. Melbourne could getting more of the ball on the outside, and it's their outside run that is generating plenty of scoring opportunities.
Teammates break for him, puts it on the boot. Manages to get a hand away. Oliver with the ball, finds his man, gathers it now, pushes off the tackler, ball collected. Weller dug it out, found a way through, uses it by foot. Nobody can hold on here. Swallow collects the loose ball. Does well to cut off the kick.
The Demons are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
It's going to be deemed as deliberate. Joyce drives the kick. Takes that one strongly.
What a mark! A great grab.
The kick from Harbrow. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Dave has resources out wide. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Fiorini had it, lost it, did well not to confuse himself. Collins collects the kick. May wins the foot race. Finds the good fight, puts boot to ball. Day leaps over the top. Looks up with a kick. Marking in space was Person. Collins couldn't keep his hands on it. Finding the ball was Swallow. Had plenty of the ball. He lays off the pass. Hits the target by hand. Neil Bullen goes to the man on the run. He has the ball. Melksham going for number one. He kicks that goal with purpose.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
He's excited about that one. Melbourne have kicked the last 4 goals. The margin is 39.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. That's a really good team goal. Gold Coast need to find the ball more. If they can get their hands on the ball, then they can start to create some chances.
We're back in motion. As we go to the final change, the scores are Melbourne 52, Gold Coast 13. A big final term coming up.
Melbourne fans will be hoping they can hold on and get a memorable victory today.
Time to take a look at the stats.
Melbourne have taken charge of the contested ball. It's allowing them to create their scoring opportunities.
Much appreciated, Gaz. umpire ready to begin the last turn. About to resume hostilities. Witt thrashes it. Sweeping handball. Gorn with the intercept. Has a runner alongside him. Viney getting in on the act. Linking by hand, gets a handball away. Just gave it away. Hands that ball to the opposition. Witt gets it out of congestion. Takes the mark. A spearing kick from Holman. Takes a simple grab. May uses it by foot. Greenwood looks in need of a spell. Gold Coast fans getting excited about that one. His teammates rush over. Gold Coast close the gap to 33.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. He did really well there and gets the reward. Gold Coast are getting beaten at the coalface. They need to rectify these clearance numbers to give themselves the best chance going forward.
Wins the ruck duel. The loose ball scooped up. Hunt uses the body well. Going for distance with the kick. A strong pack mark.
Big effort. A great grab.
Gets some distance on the kick. Collects the loose ball. Joyce wins it back. Pickett wants to keep it moving by hand. He sums up the situation and delivers.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Petrarca enjoying that goal. Melbourne with the edge right now over Gold Coast.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Melbourne can't kick him straight. If they don't start to take these opportunities, they could watch this lead slip away.
We resume hostilities. Pro's got a fist to it. Gets the handball away. Ballard gets a quick kick away. Lemons does well to mark. Plays on now. Lemons just through it. Just through the ball. Uses it across half-back. McPherson collects it. Ball picked up. Witt's coming on. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
It'll be a ball up. Witt with the hit. May controlled it well off the bounce. Harbrag ran it best. That one rams into the post. Can't make the most of that chance. Margin in a really tricky situation.
Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. A bad finish results in the behind. Gold Coast are doing well to control the ball in the air. They are getting to the right spots to cut off opposition attacks. They just need to be more controlled from this point forward.
May with the kicking duties. Intercepts the ball well. Sexton just landed in his back. Gives away a free for in the back. Sinks the slipper into it, finds himself in space and marks. With a driving kick. A good job keeping it in play there. And the ball ends up over the line. The ball is coming back into play. Gorn gets onto the ball. High tackle. Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. Moved on by Neil Bullen. Hibbert marks uncontested. Channels a long kick. They can create from this. Jantek releases by hand. Just releases the ball. Here's Hunt. Intercepted. Sexton just gets it onto the boot. He's missed it. Lets them down there. Margin in a really tricky situation.
You've just got to do better there. They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Looking to bring it back into play. May decides to go to himself. Stabs at the kick. Good mark. And looks to send it back. Great mark. Ellis takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. Going for goal number one. Just hits the post and a minor score. As we edge to the end of this match, it's unlikely they'll be able to come back from here.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Considering the options on the kick in, May plays it to himself. Got boot to ball. Wins the race to the ball. The loose ball picked up. Ellis continues to find the ball.
Yes, I know, he's a class act.
Thompson takes the mark, uncontested.
Really good mark. What a mark!
He spears the ball. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Harms goes with the kick. Harbrand has a great set of hands. Chose to kick it. Gord runs after the ball. Makes it somebody else's problem. A chance for Oliver. Rushes with the kick. A strong mark in the pack from Petrarca.
They're doing really well to chew some time off the clock here.
Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Petrarca celebrates with the fans. Melbourne by 7 goals.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. Melbourne have created more turnovers than the opposition. It's creating perceived pressure and allowing them to win the ball back.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Witts won the hit out. Kicks hurriedly. Takes a nice mark. Hunt searches for the teammate downfield. Joyce takes it well. Just releases the handball. Came spinning through in style. Up for grabs for Thompson. Keeps the ball in. Hurried kick. Swallow looking to track down the footy. Jantek steals possession. Now it's a ball up.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
With quick hands. Ellis gathers it now. Unable to create the space.
Outstanding pressure.
Lobs the handball. Marks all alone. 15 metres out. Right, slams it towards goal. Smiles all round. Margin in a really tricky situation.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
We resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Opportunity for Brayshaw. Gore keeps coming. He's had a stellar match. Getting in the way was harmed.
Letting up, Robert.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Guided down nicely by Gorn. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. To behind. .37 points the difference.
That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal.
Thompson assessing the options. Decides to play on. Hacks it forward. Not the most exciting match, but the fans of the winning side will feel pretty good right about now. What stood out for you today, Gary?
I just kept ticking along all day and walk out pretty healthy winners.
The team we love, the team of the red and the blue. Every heart beats true for the red and the blue, and we sing this song to you.
At the end of the match, the scores are Melbourne 65 to Gold Coast 28. Thanks for joining us, Gaz, but that's all we have time for.
It's been my pleasure, Hutto, and we look forward to having everyone back soon.
It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for me and for you. It's the emblem of the team we love, the team of